further developments. Left my glasses in the office. Yeah, would you please? Okay. So everything up here is fuzzy. It has been brought to my attention that whilst we were talking, 3 of the jurors did not go back there. 3 of them were out there. And we have a grand total of, oh, that's nice. We have 10 jurors physically in the building and 1 alternate not. So we do not have the 12 jurors. I believe we have 9 jurors, 1 alternate, and 1 alternate on Zoom. So, 2 ways to handle that, given what I've talked to y'all about, is we can go get them here. It'll probably take till tomorrow morning. And then I'm going to do what I've told y'all. Or, I'm willing to proceed, but that's entirely up to you all. It's your objection to make or not make. I don't have a dog in that fight. So I'll just start with the state. Do you have any objection to proceeding as is?
No, I do not.
Mr. Jimenez?
I would never ask the court to arrest anybody, so no.
Well, I wouldn't arrest them. We would just give a little
Right,
verbal encouragement and maybe a free ride. No, I'm not looking to throw anybody in here. But do you have any objection to proceeding, given the direction that the court is going to go on this?
The only objection I have is an objection to the mistrial. Whether, if you've already made up your mind after reading my motion.
I haven't made up my mind.
Okay, well then.
The Court of Appeals made my mind up.
And that's what I did file a motion shortly after you signed the remitter. I don't know if you wanted to address that one before signing anything, but that is.
I will address 1618.
Thank you.
All right. So, with that being said, I also have one more thing. One of the jurors, the request has not been answered, wants to talk to the judge before he or she comes out. My answer to that would be no, obviously. But for whatever reason, that juror has got some cold feet. I don't know how y'all want to address that situation. I'm perfectly willing to take some suggestions from y'all, because otherwise I'll just bring them out. But I don't want to bring out someone who's, for whatever reason, logically, illogically, rationally, irrationally, I don't know what the reason is, he or she wants to talk to me. But I'm certainly not going to talk to her without letting you guys know ahead of time, and getting permission or not. If I were to talk to her, it would just be to, let her know what's about to happen, and you're going to go home. And also, again, and the camera guys know this, you don't show the faces of the jurors, right? Easy. You get me, you get the witnesses, you get the lawyers, but you don't get the jurors. So I can let her know that too, that he or she will not be on the box tonight. Any suggestions?
No, Your Honor. Given the direction of where we're going with this, I have no objection to the court speaking with the juror prior to bringing them in for whatever purpose. There's no harm in that, given the direction that we're going.
Mr. Jimenez?
Yeah, I was going to mention the exact same thing you did. There is no exposure of their likeness because the cameras are not allowed to show them. We would like that whatever concerns this juror has to be voiced to in open court, so we know what the concern is. It might be that, it might be something else that we are interested in. We have no objection to the court saying through a message, maybe through a note, you're not going to, if you're worried about being on camera, you're not going to be on camera, and that's the extent of it. But if there's an actual substantive question from this juror, we would like to hear it ourselves as well.
Deputy, go, if she would write her concern down on a note, and I can make that courts one or courts whatever. And just, if she's got a piece of paper, if she wants to write her concern out and bring it out in the form of a note to me, please. Thank you. Wow. She's just saying it's a hardship. I can make a courts one. You know what? I really want to read all that?
State does not, Your Honor.
It's okay, if it's going to be on the record, I'll read it later if I need to.
Life's busy. I don't have time. This is what it says. That's fine. Bring them on out, please. I don't know that I can grant a retroactive hardship anyway. Court's one.
First piece of evidence.
And in this trial, last one.
All rise for the jurors.
Anywhere, any seat. Make yourself comfortable. Thank you. Well, most. Welcome, y'all. And I do have I got the note from one of you. I'm not going to ask that juror to identify themselves, but I'm going to take care of the hardship. Thank you for your service. I know this has been a long and winding road, okay? And it's been some 16 months since y'all last saw this courthouse. And at this time, I am going to declare a mistrial in this case, which means y'all are done. So whoever had the hardship, you no longer have the hardship. And that goes, I know we have a nice lady up there in Boston. I believe you went to Boston, right, ma'am? Your jury service is done in this case. Mistrial has been declared. I want to thank you for your service. I know, I don't know that my office has been in touch with you, but I know Judge Adams was in and out with y'all. Y'all were curious, trying to figure out when the other shoe was going to drop and when we were going to hit the ground running. But we're going to see if we can't get 15 of your fellow citizens to come in and see what happens next. But thank you very much. Y'all don't need to talk then, do you?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Jimenez?
No, Your Honor, no, they probably want to go home.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you all very much.